Is it possible to draw just what you see? This is a question that has fascinated artists for centuries. Is it possible to make a picture that duplicates the experience of seeing something in real life? Artists have come up with a variety of techniques and tools to help them achieve this goal, or at least get closer to it. John Constable was one such artist. He wanted his paintings to transmit the sensation of being out in the countryside, and he objected strongly to many of the conventions of landscape painting that he grew up with because he felt that they misrepresented this experience. He had read in a book by Leonardo about a device that he thought might help, so he made one for himself. The device consisted of a sheet of glass in a picture frame which could be fixed to an easel. Strings were attached to the four corners of the frame, and Constable held the strings tight between his teeth. This kept his head absolutely still while he used black paint or printer's ink to trace the scene onto the glass. When this was done, he pressed a sheet of paper against the glass to print off the image. The resulting image was reversed and a bit blotchy, so when it was dry, he would hold it against the clean glass and trace it through onto the other side. This image of Flatford Mill is one of those glass drawings and was made as part of his preparations for the painting. The drawing has been squared up, which means that Constable must have used it to plot the finished painting. The advantage of glass drawing for Constable was that it would fix, beyond any doubt, the relative sizes and positions of the objects he was about to paint. It was a kind of handmade photography before the invention of photography. As such, you would expect the drawing and the painting to match up, but this is where things become interesting. When you superimpose the drawing on the painting, something strange happens. You can match, for instance, the barges on the left, and they're a good match. But as you move towards the right of the picture, things quickly get out of alignment. Similarly, you can match the trees on the right, but then the left side of the picture is all wrong. You can get a good match on pretty much any object, but not the picture as a whole. The question then is, having gone to the trouble to make the glass drawing and wanting to make a painting that corresponded to the sensation of standing on the riverbank at Flatford, why didn't Constable just follow the drawing when he transferred it to canvas? Now, we can't ask Constable, so we'll never be sure about why, but my guess would be that the glass drawing just didn't seem quite right to him, and the finished painting seemed to get a bit closer to the visual experience of Flatford Mill. Constable's adjustments from drawing to painting are quite subtle and only become visible when the drawing is superimposed on the painting. He has slightly enlarged the central area of the painting and slightly compressed the edges. Constable would not have known, but we now know, that central vision records more information than peripheral vision. This doesn't make the centre bigger, but it is like it becoming bigger. The centre is also where we focus and what we give our attention to, and this affects our estimation of size. You can test this effect for yourself. Look at the moon for 30 seconds or so, and then take a photo of it. In the photo, the moon will appear much smaller than it seemed when you were looking at it with your naked eye. I can't be certain, but this is what Constable seems to have done intuitively when he looked at the glass drawing of Flatford Mill. Although it accurately recorded the relative size and position of all the objects he could see, and did so without Constable's sensibility getting in the way, it still wasn't realistic enough for him. To increase its realism, he had to distort the objective record of the glass drawing to incorporate a subjective element, because this is not just a picture of the world, but significantly, a picture of the world seen by somebody. There is more to vision than meets the eye. If you found this video interesting, please like and subscribe.